Hi Libra, welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Today Libra, I am going to do a July love check-in for you. And this is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watcher. So welcome all. If you're not a part of my soul family, please go ahead, subscribe, and become a member. Stick around to the end of this reading. If it is for you, please like it, give it a claim, subscribe, and a share. Remember, these are general readings. They won't fit everyone's situation. So if it's not for you, that's okay. Check out my other readings and look out for your person's sign, cross watch. Remember that energies can be reversed. Time is fluid. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's get into it, Libra. Libra, July. Okay, Libra, your overall energy from the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So I do feel like, Libra, you may be in your emotions a bit. These are emotions that you're not really expressing. You also could be dealing with someone who is this way. Someone who, they have a ton of love to give. They have a very loving spirit. But they don't express it, maybe, in the ways in which we want. It doesn't mean that this person is not without, or that this person is without emotion. It's just, this person is not very expressive in terms of emotion. But there is a ton of love here. Now, for the spread here, you've got the Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Four of Cups, Ace of Swords. Let's unpack this here. Okay, so I do feel like, you've been in a situation where you kind of, felt left out, right? You kind of felt a little left out in the cold here. I feel as though, you're watching this person and you're really trying to study them and figure them out. You could be seeing them on social media. You may be thinking, maybe they have other options. I feel, though, that someone in this situation, this is more about someone kind of doing some work on themselves. In this Four of Cups, this particular one, he's just kind of sitting here almost in this Zen position. And this cup is being reached out here, and he's just kind of not, noticing it, right? But the fact that there is all these cups here, I do think that there is emotion here. There is love. But I think that there's timing involved here, in terms of, when or what this is, whether this is love, friendship, whatever. But this is intended to be a love reading. Again, I do see love here, but I feel like someone within this dynamic is they're wanting to maybe change the way it looks or the pace of it. And I think there's just some timing involved here, and then with this Ace of Swords, I definitely feel like, the truth of it, is coming to light. The truth of, what this is, what this means. I also do believe that this truth brings with it a new sense of hope, clarity, and a continuation of this love situation, but perhaps a little bit more expression coming to light here with the Ace of Swords. King of Cups is not great at that expression, but I do see a little more expression coming to light. I just think this is kind of a matter of timing, but you know, it's what happens in the meantime with this Five of Pentacles. You know, someone is feeling rejected or, you know, perhaps left out in the cold. This could be you, Libra. But I'm not seeing it as that. I'm not seeing it as a rejection. I think this is a matter of perception. So let's get into clarifiers here. We're going to start with that King of Cups. For the King of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. You know, this could be somebody you've been dealing with, you know, from childhood. You know, the Six of Cups to me is usually, you know, a long, you know, it's children on these cups. You could have, you know, been dealing with this person since you were very young. You know, there's time changes people at times, you know. I do see a love here that's quite deep though. And I do see it coming back around. I just think that, you know, perhaps with time, changes that were necessary are taking place within this dynamic. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Five of Pentacles. For the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like I said earlier. I feel like someone in this dynamic, and I really kind of think it's you, Libra, just the way the energy is feeling. Someone is, you know, misconstruing. It's like, because this person is not expressing in the way perhaps you would, you take it as this person must have options. I also feel as though you could have options if you wanted them, Libra. Um, but you do have to get out of your head a little bit. I also feel as though your person is quite a bit in their head. I feel like there was a lot of misunderstanding here more than anything. Let's look at that Page of Swords. This could be an energy of someone, you know, being a tad immature. Could be your person, could be you. It's also, you know, studying. It's, you know, we have the Hermit for that Page of Swords. You know, I feel like somebody in this dynamic is definitely learning about themselves, learning about, you know, what makes them tick. I feel like, you know, you both are studying each other as well to really get to the root of why there may have been some ebbs and flows within this dynamic and why someone is feeling a bit wounded and left out here. Let's look at the Four of Cups. I do see that changing though. The Hermit definitely accesses that higher wisdom, that higher self, and solves problems. For the Four of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands is a passionate energy that follows intuition. Queen of Wands is very intuitive. And I feel like, you know, with this intuition comes that sense of timing. There is some timing around this, and I don't see really these energies as bad. I just see it as one of those things where a little time needs to be had to work through these ebbs and flows. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands. You know, this is a lot of communication. This is, you know, positive forward movement, you know, momentum. I really see, you know, a lot of communication here, a lot of positive discussion, you know, something good here, right? And I think that once this work is done, once this process of this healing and this work, you know, you're going to move forward in a very quick way, in a very stable way, and in a very passionate way. Um, a lot of positive forward momentum. So I think, you know, I would just say perception is everything here. You're not being left out in the cold. Or if it's this person feeling that way, they're not being left out in the cold. It's timing. For your final message from spirit, we have the Chariot, the 10 of Cups, and the World. Yeah, you're definitely moving quickly towards, you know, a very happy new chapter, a new cycle. You know, there was time needed to close out these old cycles in order to open up this new cycle, and it's a happy cycle. It's, you know, this progress, this movement, and it's headed towards, you know, some deep emotional fulfillment here. So Libra, your affirmation here is I am being divinely guided. And if this is your reading, leave that comment, you know, on this video. I am being divinely guided, because you are, and it's towards something beautiful and something that is meant for you. All right, Libra, that is all I have. If this was your reading, go ahead and affirm it. Give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.